Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And PJ.
And here we are coming to you again from downtown, where are we? Tacoma, Washington.
That's right.
Pete and I just did a little breakaway, got out, did some hunting. I got that duck for Johnson Swanson. Pete, we're now in the post-Johnson Swanson era here, the Beewolves. Still on the road for a second two-game series against the Herbisaurs, and as we fade out of this beautiful scenery here into the team picture, the team picture looks a little bit different now. Pete, there's two new players on the team. We started the season with Kobe Kingman at first base, picked up Laura Franco there, third from the right on top. And Johnson Swanson just played his last game a couple games ago. You see his new replacement, three across from the left in the middle. That is Eliza Peck. Got her for under $5 million. She's our new B- catcher, or backup catcher. She'll vie for the spot with Steve Monstour, and we'll see how she does there. Eliza Peck's she's got good contact and so forth. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Doc.
I was just going to say, I agree with you. She comes in. She does not have nearly as much power and speed as Johnson Swanson, but she does have a lot better contact, and her fielding and arm are much better than Swanson's was. Johnson Swanson, also known around the league as being an RBI dud, and with our struggles in offense, unfortunately, he just wasn't a good fit for us this year, so we decided to part ways with Mr. Swanson, and we hope for the best for him, but and we'll keep an eye out, and we'll see if anybody else takes a nibble. Like you say, Kingman, Kobe Kingman's still on the free agent wire, so we're still pulling for him too. We're hoping he'll land somewhere and be able to help a team, plus him up just enough to maybe reach the playoffs. So good luck to the two of them.
As a parting gift, I gave Johnson Swanson that 2-pound duck we bagged out there in Leighton Lakes.
Very nice, very nice.
Let's see here. So coming to the schedule, you can see where we're at. We got one more here in Tacoma before we head home for a single game against the Warblers before going back out on the road again, Pete. So it's mostly on the road at this point in the season to try and catch up where we're at. And just kind of checking these. Well, let's see. We got 12 games actually to report on before we go. Oh, maybe we should talk about. Should we talk about the last game we just had first, or do we report on the games around the league?
Well, let's report about the games around the league first, and then we'll talk about our previous game.
All right, let's go here. 12 games. The first game, Pete, the Buzzards at the Blowfish. Let's know how that goes.
Okay. It's back and forth, but the Blowfish win 5-3.
Moose was at the Sirloins out there, and the Moose been at 11-7 Moose.
Moonstars and the Burners. Moonstars jump out to a lead and are able to hold on and win 4-2.
Our old Freebooters visit the Grapplers on the West Coast, and the Freebooters went 8-3.
The Outlaws and the Heaters. The Outlaws take an early lead, but it's back and forth, and the Heaters eventually take a 10-5.
Houston Crocs go up to visit Arctics here in town, and the Crocs win at 7-2. That was the game we were going to see.
Sandcats and the Gold Coats. And it's back and forth, and the Gold Coats take it 6-5 and 16.
Platypi go out to Philadelphia to play the Freedom. The Freedom win at 6-3.
Sirloin and the Jacks. Jacks take it 2-1.
The Wild Pigs trying to regain, play the Wide Loads back in town, 1-0 Wide Loads.
Warblers and the Sawteeth. The Warblers take that one 7-0.
Waterville is still out in Hawaii, and the Nemesis win their second straight against the Bullets, 2-1.
Yes, sir. Saw the Warblers, and they took that one 7-0, and that's who we're playing next at home. So, taking a look at the Pioneer Conference Pathfinder Division, the Burners have a 1-game lead with a record of 10-6, and they are just out in front of the Freedom and the Moose, who are tied for second with records of 9-7.
They are uncharted division right there. After it, the Platypi are tied for first place with the Wild Pigs. The Wild Pigs started off solid and have lost a couple games of late. Both those teams are 10-7.
Down in the Journey Division, the Arctics are holding a half-game lead over the Freebooters with a record of 10-7. The Freebooters just behind them with a record of 9-7. So
close. Over here in our Explorer Conference, the Seafarer Division, first place Gold Coats are just a half game ahead of the Houston Jacks. Gold Coats are 11-5, the Jacks 11-6.
Yes, sir. The trade division, our own division, the Nemesis hold a half-game lead over the Herbisaurs, who will be playing today. The Nemesis with a record of 10-7. Herbisaurs a half game behind, as I said, with a record of 9-7. The Beewolves 4-12, 5.5 games out of first place.
And then down the Curiosity division, like you mentioned, Pete, the Warblers won their last game. They're 11-6. They hold first place there. They're a game ahead of the New York Wide Loads, who are 10-7.
Yes, sir.
Well, speaking of games in the past, we could tell you a little bit about this last game against the Herbisaurs. Pete, we're coming up here hoping for maybe a split. The Beewolves took that first game, and it was fun to see. You know, it's pretty much everything you hoped for. The Beewolves got started early in the top of the first with this double by Dexteris into left field. Another 4 feet further, and that would have gone over the wall. I remember thinking, we both thought that was out of here, and then seeing it bounce off. It's good to see Dexteris back in the game.
It is nice to start seeing him finding his stroke, and it'll be nice when we start seeing him putting the ball over the fence. Him and Alora Franco are really due for him.
Yeah, we weren't sure what to expect on the mound. Deshaun Levon started the game a little shaky. He had a 17-point-something ERA, and he walked sacks in the bottom of that same inning with 4 straight pitches. So we were a little bit nervous, but eventually Sachs makes it all the way around to third. And then Juan Rojas pops a foul ball, a couple of foul balls down the first base line. This one's grabbed by Franco, but she forgets about the runner at third, who tags up, and it's a tie game still in the first. Yeah.
Just a lapse, a momentary lapse by Franco. Normally she's more on it than that.
Yeah. I didn't even say anything about who scored the run for us. But anyway, eventually Levon finds his stride in the bottom of the third as he strikes out Herbisaurs pitcher Slackoff. But Annabella Stokes puts a damper on things in the bottom of the fourth with this single in right field, bringing another run in for the Herbisaurs and putting the home team out in front by 1. It was just a short while later when Levon got his chance to contribute to the offense. With this grounder, he sent home to get Banks, but Clark misses the tag and opts for the out at first, and the Beewolves tie it up.
Yeah, what a play.
Yeah. There was the Herbisaurs getting out there first, and then we just tied it. My notes are a little bit different. Anyway, from there on out, it was back and forth affair, mostly defense. And boy, the Herbisaurs really can't play defense. But the Beewolves pitching really ramped up their performance. We haven't seen a game like this from Levon yet this season, as he puts away batter after batter, ending the day with 5 Ks. It was great to see.
Yeah, it was. He was really he got locked in, and I think when he started the game, wasn't he? I think he was tense when he started out the game, and very quickly the tension seemed to ease, and he found a groove, and like Tommy said, he was just putting them away.
Yeah, it could have gone one direction or another. It was going to be either very bad or very good, and sure glad it ended up the way it was. Not to be outdone, then Tats Belfort comes in at the bottom of the 8th and racks up 4 of his own, 2 in the 8th, and 2 again in the 9th. It was a solid night for Beewolves pitching.
It was, yeah. It's the pitching is really starting to come on, and it's nice to see. And as you said, Deshaun Levon's our number 4 pitcher, and tonight we've got Hurley Bender, our superstar pitcher, going. So hopefully that trend will continue.
Well, in that last game with both teams locked up at 2, the game goes into extra innings. Belfort adds to the offense with this single of his own to try and match Levon's performance. Then, with Belfort at second and Dexteris at first, Buster Biggs comes in and cranks this one down the first base line. And Belfort makes it all the way from second, and the Beewolves take the lead again.
Yeah, Belfort helping out his own cause. He winds up with the win, and the Beewolves with 4 wins on the season, and Tats Belfort has 3 of them.
Yeah,
he's got 3 of them, so he helped out his own cause there.
He does. Here he seeks insurance in the bottom of the 10th when he blanks Fiona Clark, and the game is all wrapped up on this high pop-up into center field by Hamster, and the Beewolves hold on to win a great game by a score of 3-2. Yeah, and like we said, Pete, you and I had never seen. We've seen pitchers go full games against us. We've never seen a pitcher go into extra innings.
Yeah, they kept Slackoff in there through 10, and I was surprised. I was very surprised.
Well, looking at this game here today, this is game 17 of 44. The Beewolves are 4-12, like you said. The contact specialists going up against the Herbisaurs, extreme defensive experts. And again, we're not going to get many runs on the board, so defense is going to be key for us as well. So, starting on the mound for the Beewolves, the guy we need, and the guy we need to see great stuff from, Hurley Bender, the right-hander, who throws the ball pretty hard, puts crazy movement on it, and is really accurate. Unfortunately, he's 0-3 on the season with 6.12 ERA and a 1.16 WHIP, so he's looking for his first earned victory.
Yeah, and let's hope we can get it. Again, the offense seems to keep, well, both the offense and the defense don't seem to break away from opponents. So, yeah, our starting pitchers have kind of got the fuzzy end of the lollipop, even when they come out. And if they throw a good game, the decision tends to go to one of the relief pitchers, again, Tats Belfour. Although I think Fran Japani's got the other victory, and she is a starter, but she's the only starter with a victory. So, so yeah, let's get out in front. Let's hold on to the lead, and let's give Harley Bender a win tonight, I think.
How about our notable players?
I was just going to say, I guess I'm done. Let me punch out. No, for the notable players for the Beewolves, Alora Franco, the first baseman, she's got tons of power. She's got better than average connectivity, better than average speed. She's hitting 366. She's kind of cooled off the last two games and hasn't been hitting as well as she had earlier on, but she's a force to be reckoned with. Hanley Dexter is the superstar shortstop. He's got better than average power, great ability to connect, and a great speed on the base pass. He's hitting 290 with no home runs. And then Buster Biggs in left field, got great power, better than average ability to connect, and great speed. He's hitting 323 with 3 home runs, Tom.
Wow. Yeah, we're hoping to starting to get some home runs from those other two notable players. I think they're about due.
Yeah. We were saying earlier, Franco and Dexteros are hitting the ball pretty much as hard as you could hit it, and they're bouncing it off the walls out there in the outfield. I'd just like to see it get elevated another couple feet and get out over the wall. That'd be nice.
Well, the pitcher we're going to see on the mound for the Herbisaurs today, Jem Qualita, the right-hander, she's currently a little bit tense, but she throws the ball hard enough. Doesn't put a whole ton of movement on it, but she's pretty accurate. She's 0-2 on the season with a 4.74 ERA and a 1.84 WHIP. So she's on paper, she's not quite as strong as Bender, but she's doing a little bit better.
Yeah, and the notable players for the Herbisaurs, you got Manley at first base. He's juiced, and he's playing over his head. His power, his ability to connect, and his speed are all exceptional, and he's hitting 224 on the year with 2 home runs. Stewart at shortstop is better than average speed. He's got a great fielder, and he's got a great arm. He's hitting 322 on the season with a home run. And then Sachs in center field, he saw a lot of work in that first game. Again, his ability, his speed, his fielding, and his arm are off the charts. He's hitting 317 with 2 home runs on the season. And again, being defensive experts, Manley's the only one really with the offensive stats. Stewart and Sachs are notable, namely for their defense.
Looking at today's starting lineup, the suggested lineup by the assistant coach is Hanley Dexteris at shortstop, leading off the batting order, followed close behind by Buster Biggs in left field, Elora Franco at first base, Steve Monstour at catcher, unless you want to make any change, Pete, but Monstour has power against right-handers.
Well, because we're playing the Warblers next, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Warblers are a first-place team. We did beat the Herbisaurs in the first game, so do you want to give Eliza Peck the shot? And then we'll bring in Monstour for the next game against the Warblers?
It's up to you. Normally I would think you just wait till the current catcher is not 100% well, but if you want to bring her in, let's bring her in.
No, yeah, let's do that. Let's ride with Monster because I really want this game.
Yeah.
We have an opportunity to really kind of get back in the hunt a little bit.
Okay.
And yeah,
we'll see Peck on the bench. She's got her jersey on.
Right. And if it comes to that, she can pinch hit. She's a great, she makes great contact. So
true. She's got better contact than Munster. If he struggles there, we can always bring her in.
Right.
Billy LeBoink at right field. Going to trail him at number 5 spot. LeBoink has, I think, the most home runs this season. He's tied home runs with Buster Biggs. Gina Torrance playing second base today, as usual. Bertha Banks at third base. Magic Moore in center field, and like we said on the mound, Hurley Bender, who hurls the 4-finger, the 2-finger, the cut finger, the curveball, and the slider. So exciting stuff. Pete, you ready to go?
He hurls when he's on a bender.
The lights flashing. You ready, sir?
I'm ready, my man. Let's do it.
Here it comes, Pete. It's a night game
Night
here.
game, all right.
Beautiful night here at Emerald Diamond in Tacoma, Washington.
Yes, sir.
I want to rock and roll all night.
Party every day. And the lineup for the Herbisaurs is Sachs in center field, Stanberg in left field, and he's hurting. Hamster at third base, Manley at first base, he's juiced. Rojas at right field, he's hurting. Stokes at second base is Stewart at short, Clark at catching, and Jim Quilita pitching. Leading off in the top of the first, Hanley Dexteras, Buster Biggs, and Alora Franco. On the bump for the Herbisaurs, as we've said, Jem Quilita. I think this is a battle between number 1 pitchers today. Dexteras is hitting .290 with no home runs and an RBI.
Beautiful night here today. The Herbisaur is going to be like a caged animal today, Pete, so you got to look out. Second pitch in there. Dexteras decides to bunt it back to the mound. Quilita picks it up, throws him out at first. 1 down.
Wrong button. Buster Biggs hitting .323 with 3 home runs and 8 RBIs. There's a smash to the shortstop, picks it up, and makes the throw to Manley to retire Biggs.
3 pitches, 2 outs. Alora Franco's up here, hitting .366 on the season. 2 RBIs, still looking for her first long ball. Takes the first pitch to an inside corner, strike 1. Second pitch is outside, ball 1. Good eye there by Franco. Top of the first, no score. She hits that one past the mound, and we're going to finally get a single here at the third batter. Stokes keeping her honest.
All right. Steve Monstour hitting .500 with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. He's neutral and fit. He's catching today for the Beewolves. First pitch is outside, ball 1. 1-0, 2 outs in the top of the first. Allen's high, ball 2, 2-0. Allen's up, ball 3, 3-0. Allen's in there for a called strike. Strike 1, 3-1. Stokes at first base. That's in there for a called second. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Monstour goes down on strikes. Coming up in the bottom of the first, Yoink Sachs, Morton Stanberg, and Henry Hamster. Hurley Bender going to come up and get to work, set up shop on the pitcher's mound. Yoink Sachs hitting .317, 2 home runs, 12 RBIs on the season.
He's a stealer.
He is a stealer. He's been known around the league as a stealer. It's in there for a called strike. That's why they put safes in all of the locker rooms. Mm-hmm. Personally, just to deal with the Yoink Sachs. That's fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs. That one's low, ball 1, 1-2. Bender with 22 strikeouts on the season. That one's popped up behind home plate. Monstour is back, makes the catch to retire Sachs. 1 out. Morton Stanberg, the left fielder. He's hitting .267 with 3 RBIs on the season. 1 out in the bottom of the first. Bender delivers. That one's fouled off along the third baseline, which I'm glad because I got a lot of lag right there. No balls, 1 strike. That's in there for a called strike. And Stanberg's in the hole, 0-2 with 1 out. That's fouled off into the third base dugout. Ellen with high, ball 1-2. Bender throws a cut finger. That's in there for a call. Third strike. Stamberg goes down looking. That's 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Bender is starting to get the engines revved up. Henry Hamster, the third baseman, steps in. He likes the high pitch. He's hitting 290, swing and a miss with a home run and 10 RBIs. Hamster offers at the first one, but couldn't catch up to it. Allen's outside. Count is 1-1 to Hamster with 2 outs. That's in there for a called second strike, and Hamster finds himself behind. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Allen was high, ball 2, 2-2. Bender delivers. There's a shot into left field. Beggs is on his horse, is able to run it down for the third out. Billy LeBoy, Gina Torrens, and Bertha Banks going to look at Qualita in the second. She's thrown 12 pitches. She's got a strikeout and given up 1 hit.
Now batting,
Billy LeBoy.
Billy LeBoy
hits .306 on the season with 3 home runs.
He does. Likes to pitch in the upper half. Takes the first pitch in there, strike 1. Just misses by Paulita. Swinging to a strike 2, closing in and getting ready to make her 15th pitch. She winds up, delivers inside corner, another strikeout. She's got 2 Ks in 2 innings here, Pete.
Oof. She's got some movement.
Yeah.
Gina Torrens, the second baseman. She's hitting .316 with no home runs and 2 RBIs. There she is. That's into the gap in left center. She's on her horse. She's going around to second with a stand-up double. Gina Torrens with a double in the top of the second.
Way to lead off there, Gina. Bertha Banks
Yes.
coming up 250 on the season. Bertha's generally known for a little more power than contact. She hits that one down the line to third base. Stewart picks it up, and he's going to get gets Torrens at third. Banks makes it to first, 2 down.
Magic Moore hitting .261 with 2 home runs and 5 RBIs. He's playing center field for the Beewolves. Allen's high, ball 1. Bertha Banks at first base does not have a lot of speed. She's not a threat to steal. That one's fouled off. Or takes the next pitch. It's high, ball 2, 2-1. Allen's high, ball 3, 3-1 to Magic Moore. Allen's in there for a called second strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And she walks Magic Moore on 6 pitches.
You always sound surprised when they walk.
Yeah. Harley Bender.
Early Bender's in. He's locked in and fit. Good power for a pitcher. Tears the first one down the right first base line, foul ball. Second one he hits to the mound. Paulita's going to pick it up and decide.
Okay, well, they pick up another hit, but no runs. Coming up in the bottom of the second, Brunt Manley, Juan Rojas, and Annabelle Stokes. Bender threw 14 pitches in that first inning, and he came away with 1 strikeout.
now batting, the first baseman.
Got to be careful here. Grunt Manley's hitting .224 on the season. He's juiced. He's got a ton of power, a ton of contact. Early Bender looking good himself, getting ready to throw his 15th pitch. Gets a signal from Monstore, delivers, misses, low and inside, ball 1, 1-0 the count. Bottom of the second, still no score. Second pitch in there for a strike. The outfield's going to play back for Grunt Manley here, who can do some real damage, the locked-in pitcher. Takes another pitch in there for a strike. He's a tough out, though. 1-2, so Bender's going to have to get him chasing something. Luckily, Bender's got some junk. There it is. Curveball, but he smashes it hard in right field. Luckily, it goes foul. Still 1-2 to count. Rack him up. Do him again, Pete. Wind-up delivery. Reaches out. Hits that one outside. Maybe he may run up the pitch count here. Bender getting his 20th pitch. Right there. Low. Fouls that one off, and it's going to be batting practice for Grunt Manley. Outfield still playing back. Wind-up delivery. Fouls that one off. Jeez. The infield is going to go guard the lines. See what happens here. 22nd pitch. Misses high, ball 2. 2 apiece. But Manley working him here. He's going to tire out Bender. Great contact hitter. Harry hits that one. Torrens dives but misses. He's going to get around it to second base. He's going. The throw is not going to be in time. And it's a stand-up double after a bunch of pitches.
Jesus.
The right fielder,
Juan Rojas hitting 362 for the season with 3 home runs. Popped up into right field. LeBoink's coming in for it. He's going to make the grab. Toss it to first base. Make sure that the runner stays there. One down, Annabella Stokes. Second baseman in 189 this season. Looking a little bit tense. Not much power at all. Okay contact. A lot of speed at second base. The pressure's up here. Bottom of the second with only 1 out. And a runner on second. Oh! There the throw. Goes into center field. And he's going to make it all the way home, Pete. That goes past Magic Moore. And they're not able to get it. And the run comes in. And it's 1-0 Herbisaurs. And a bad throw from Bender to second base. Strike 1. 1-1-1. Bender closing in on his 30th pitch. He's got 2 more to go. 2 strikes on Stokes. That one's hit to Franco at first base, who's going to pick it up and toss it to Bender for the second out.
now back, the shortstop, Milo Stewart.
Milo Stewart hitting 322. Good contact hitter. With fair speed, not a ton of power. Bender winds up, delivers. Curveball in there, misses. Ball 1, 1-0 the count. Second pitch, outside corner strike. 1 apiece. 32nd pitch by Bender. High and inside, misses again. Ball 2. Milo Stewart showing composure in the right-handed batter's box. Gets another pitch from Bender. Inside, makes it, delivers. Strike 2. All knotted up at 2 apiece. There's that slider outside corner. He fouls that one back off the net. Still 2 apiece. Inside corner, swinging with strike 3. Bender gets his first K there and ends the side.
But they put one on the board, Tommy. It's 1-0 Herbisaurs. Hanley Dexteras, Buster Biggs, and Laura Franco going to get a second look at Jem Qualida. He's thrown 25 pitches. Got 2 strikeouts, giving up a walk and 2 hits.
Shortstop, Hanley Dexteras.
Dexteras 0 for 1. He's a tough out and a utility player. He's hitting 286. Takes the first pitch. That's ball 1. There's a smash to the second baseman, Stokes, who pulls it out of the air for the first out.
Buster Biggs up 0 for 1 on the day. Good power, Buster Biggs. Standing in the left-hand batter's box. Takes a pitch from Qualida. Swings and misses at a high pitch. 0-1 the count. Second one inside. Ball 1. 1 apiece. Evened up. Third pitch inside. Ball 2. Good eye there by Buster Biggs. There's a pitch. He jams out to left field. Pete, it's going back. It's going back. It's past the warning track. Biggs is going to walk up to second base for a nice double. Way to go, Buster.
All right. Nice hit, Buster Biggs. Stand-up double. Laura Franco is 1 for 1 with a single. She's hitting 381 with no home runs and 2 RBIs. First pitch is outside. Ball 1. 1-0. There's a smash foul along the first baseline. Evens up the count at 1. 1-1. There's a smash into left field. Everybody's going to hold up. Runners at first and third with 1 out. Steve Monstour stepping in.
Steve Monstour has power against right-handers. That goes well against Qualida. He's throwing a 35th pitch right there. Takes that first pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Second pitch, ball 1. There goes the runner for second. The hit and run. It's going to be picked up by Stewart, who's going to step on the bag and get the double play, Pete. He just happened to hit it right to the worst spot.
Yeah. Coming up at the bottom of the third, Fiona Clark, Jem Qualida, and Yoink Sachs. Bender's thrown 35 pitches. He's got 2 strikeouts, giving up a hit. Herbisaurs with a 1-0 lead.
At this rate, he'll get 70 pitches by the 4th inning.
Yeah. Fiona Clark, the catcher for the Herbisaurs. She's hitting 147 on the season with 3 RBIs. Pitches in there from Bender. 0-1. That's the swinging bunt out in front of first base. Monstour jumps out, picks it up, and makes the throw to retire Clark. Jem Qualida, the starting pitcher. She's hitting 167 on the season. One out in the bottom of the third. Herbisaurs holding on to a 1-run lead. That's fouled off along the third baseline. No balls, 1 strike. Quilita checks her swing, but it's called strike 2. Quilita's in the hole, 0-2 with 1 out. That's popped up along the first baseline. Franco's out, makes the catch to retire Quilita. 2 outs. Yoink sacks the center fielder. He's 0 for 1 on the day. 313 on the season with 2 home runs. Now it's fouled off along the third baseline. Into the dugout. Look out. 0-1. Bender delivers a broken bat, fouled straight back out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Sachs is in the hole. Swing and a miss, and Sachs goes down on a strikeout. 0 for 2 today. Coming up in the top of the fourth, Billy LeBoink, Gina Torrens, and Bertha Banks. Quilita's thrown 37 pitches with 2 strikeouts, a walk, and 4 hits. The Beewolves have out-hit the Herbisaurs 4-1, but the Herbisaurs are holding a 1-run lead.
Billy LeBoink.
LeBoink's 0 for 1 today. Steps in. He likes the high pitch. Quilita's going to deliver. That first one's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's a smash between the first and second baseman into right field for a clean single. Billy LeBoink is standing at first with nobody out.
Yes, he is, Pete. Gina Torrens strolls up to the bat 1 for 1 with a double. It's good to see Gina there on the left-hand batter's box. Takes a pitch from Quilita, inside strike. It makes it in there, 0-1 the count. Second pitch in the same spot, but further in. Ball, 1 apiece, evened up. Top of the fourth, 1-0 Herbisaurs. That's her pitch, but she jams her. It's a foul down the third base line. 1-2 the count. That one's in there for the strikeout. Quilita gets her not swinging.
She had 2 strikes?
Yeah.
Bertha Banks, 0 for 1, hitting 243. Billy LeBoink still standing at first with only 1 out. That one's in there for called strike. Strike 1. 1 out. That's inside, ball 1. 1-1. That one's low, ball 2. 2-1 to Bertha Banks. That's a smash down the third baseline, foul ball. Evens up the count at 2. 2-2. There's a smash down the first baseline. Just foul. 2-2. That's outside. 3-2. Full count.
Ooh.
That's a smash to the first baseman. Makes the throw. Oh, and double play. Over to second for 1. Back to first for 2. 3 outs.
It was going to be a double play.
Yeah. Morton Stamberg 0 for 1, Henry Hamster 0 for 1, and Grunt Manley 1 for 1 with a double. Bender's at 43 pitches, got 3 strikeouts and given up a hit.
I meant to say it was going to be a walk. That's what I meant to say.
Oh.
Morton Stamberg's coming in. He's well, not 100%, looking a little bit tense. Normally power hitter. We'll see what he does here, hitting 262 on the season. With no home runs, 3 RBIs, takes his first pitch inside, ball. Play Bender. His 45th pitch is a line drive to Buster Biggs in left field. 1 down.
Now batting.
Yes, sir.
Third baseman,
Henry Hamster, number 10, 0 for 1. Likes his pitches in the top portion of the batter's box. Good hitter. Gets a slider, low and away, misses. Ball 1, 1-0 the count. Second pitch he anticipated, and that one is gone, Pete. Deep to left field. That's, way in the back row. And Hamster jacks that one almost out of the building, 408 feet. The Fireworks announce his second home run and 11th RBI of the season, and it's a 2-0 Herbisaurs lead.
now batting. The first baseman, Grunt Manley.
And now you got Grunt Manley to deal with. He's 1 for 1 with a double. He took about a half dozen pitches from Bender last time he was at the plate. Bender misses on the inside corner, ball 1. Second pitch he anticipated, pushed it foul. The outfield's going to go deep again for Grunt. Third pitch misses, ball 2. 2-1 the count, 1 out, bottom of the fourth, 2-0 Herbisaurs. Hurley Bender throwing his 51st pitch. That's down the third base side and gets him in time. Good throw by Bertha Banks all the way across the diamond.
Right fielder,
Juan Rojas 0 for 1 on the day. Hitting 356 with 3 home runs, so Rojas is no slouch. He's locked in. Bender takes the first pitch. Curveball outside corner, makes it in. Strike 1. We need 1 more out here for Bender to get out of this. No more runs. Second pitch to Rojas. Wow, he smashes it left down the first base side, but he's a whiffer. He hits that one to first base. Franco's going to pick it up, toss it to Bender, and end that side.
All right, so they pick up a second hit and a second run. They're leading 2-0 with only 2 hits. Magic Moore got a walk last time up. Hurley Bender's 0 for 1. Hanley Dexter's 0 for 2. Qualita's thrown 50 pitches and gotten 3 strikeouts this day. Magic Moore got a walk his first time up. He's hitting 261 on the season.
2 home runs and 5 RBIs. First pitch, he swings late. Strike 1, 0-1 the count. Second pitch is in there. He hits it hard, but Grunt Manley at first base dives over and it tosses to Qualita for that first out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Hurley Bender, 0 for 1 on the day. He's neutral and fit. He's got no batting average so far this season. That one's outside. Ball 1, 1-0. Top of the 5th. There's a smash deep center field. I think Bender just left the building, Tommy. Hurley Bender goes yard, cuts the lead in half, 2-1. 455 feet, Bender's first RBI of the season. Way to go, Hurley Bender.
Yeah, not used to seeing a pitcher take one out, Pete.
No, that was a good, clean hit. That was gone from the bat. I mean, you knew that.
Inspiration for Hanley Dexteris now, who's 0 for 2 on the day. He takes his first pitch in there for a strike, and it's a 1-run game. Dexteris hits it hard, but straight to Stewart at shortstop. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Buster Biggs, the left fielder. He's 1 for 2 with a double, hitting 328, 3 home runs and 8 RBIs. 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Herbisaurs with a 2-1 lead. That one's in there. Ball. That one's fouled off. Evens up the count 1-1 with 2 outs. That's a smash to the third baseman. Hamster picks it up, makes the throw to Manley to retire the side, but the Beewolves get one. Thanks to Hurley Bender, the pitcher. Herbisaurs leading 2-1. Coming up in the bottom of the 5th, Annabelle Stokes, Milo Stewart, and Fiona Clark. Bender's at 54 pitches with 3 strikeouts on the day. Stokes playing second base. She's tense but fit. She's 0 for 1 on the day, hitting 185 on the season. Bender delivers. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Bender delivers. That's inside. Ball 1. 1-1. That's in there for a called second strike. Annabelle Stokes is behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes with no outs in the bottom of the 5th. That's fouled off along the first baseline. Still 1-2. Bender delivers. That's in there for a called third strike. Stokes watches it go by. Milo Stewart, the shortstop. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Hitting 317 on the season. That's in there for a called strike on the lower outside corner. Bender's at 60 pitches. That's fouled off along the first baseline, and quickly Stewart is in the hole 0-2. Bender delivers, and that's a ground ball. Foul. Just along the third baseline. Hurley Bender delivers, and that's hit to Dexteris, who picks it up, makes the throw to retire Hamster. Fiona Clark, the catcher. She's feeling well. She's feeling neutral and well. She's hitting 143 on the season. The first pitch by Bender is fouled off along the third baseline. 0-1. 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. That's in there for called second strike. And Clark is in the hole 0-2. That's hit to Franco at first base, who will run it herself to retire the side. 1, 2, 3. Going into the top of the 6th, Laura Franco's 2 for 2. Steve Monsteur's 0 for 2 with a strikeout, and Billy LeBoinc's 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Qualita's at 59 pitches with 3 strikeouts, a walk, and giving up 6 hits. And the Herbisaurs holding on to that 2-1 lead. Franco's got 2 singles on the day.
She does. I saw Liza Peck on the bench there, Pete. First pitch inside ball. 1-0 the count, top of the 6th. Oh, that's a line drive straight to Stokes, who's going to get her at first. 2 for 1 on the day. 1 out.
Now batting, the catcher, Steve Monstour.
Steve Monstour 0 for 2, hitting 469 on the season. He's got power versus right-handed pitchers. That one's outside. Ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. That one's low. Ball 2, 2-1. That's foul along the first baseline, just outside the line. That's full count. 3-2 to Monstour. Smashed.
Oh,
The shortstop lays out and makes the catch and throws him out at first base.
well, that's
2
good
outs.
defense, man. These guys are impressive. Billy
They
LeBlanc
are, yeah.
comes up today hitting 1 for 2. Top of the 6th. He smashes that one, but straight to Manley. That's going to be number 3.
Jem Qualita, Yoink Sachs, and Morton Stanberg all 0 for the day. Bender's thrown 66 pitches with 4 strikeouts and given up 2 hits. Again, Herbisaurs with only 2 hits, and yet they hold a 1-run lead over the Beewolves. Qualita, 0 for 1, hitting 143 on the season.
0 for 1. Bottom of the
For
6th.
crying out.
2-1. Throws a curveball in there. Strike 1. Excuse me. Pop up to right field. That's going deep. Oh, and LePointe can't get there. She's going to get at least 2. She gets to second base with a stand-up double. And they're going to hold her up there to lead off.
Center fielder, Yoink Sachs.
Yoink Sachs, known as a stealer, looking to get on base. Stand in the right-hand batter's box, looking at Bender. Swinging a miss high and inside. Bender looking for his 70th pitch signal from Monstour. Gets it, winds up, throws it outside. Ball 1 apiece. Pressure ramped up a little bit here. Smashes that one, that slider, down the left side. 1-2. Inside corner strikeout. Way to get Sachs out of there.
Now batting.
Pardon me.
Fielder, Morton
Stanberg 0 for 2 on the day, hitting 258. Looking a little bit tense up there. Swing and a miss at that 2-finger outside. Strike 1, 0-1 the count. That one's inside off the hands. Ball 1, bottom of the 6th. Medium pressure situation with a runner at second base. Slider misses inside just off the hands again. Ball 2, 2-1. Curveball makes it in there. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 more to go. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Gets a couple Ks in a row, Pete. Looking good here in the 6th inning. Hamsters 1 for 2 with that home run early in the game that almost left the park, Pete. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. He just needs 1 more batter. Oh, throws a curveball, gets away, and they're going to go to third. The runner advances. Now they're in scoring distance. A little bit of a wild pitch there. Getting ready to throw his 80th pitch. Inside corner popped up. It's Moore's got to come in. Oh, for that 3rd out. I say the runner went. I was getting ready to throw it home. Oh, Pete.
All right, coming up at the top of the 7th, Gina Torrens 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout. Bertha Banks 0 for 2 on the day. Magic Moore 0 for 1 with a walk. Colita's up to 68 pitches, got 3 strikeouts, a walk, giving up 6 hits, but is still holding on to a 1-run lead over these Beewolves. Beewolves Torrens 1 for 2 with a double. She's hitting 322 on the season, and that one's smashed to the first baseman, Manley, who picks it up. Flips it to the pitcher. Walito's covering first for the first out.
Almost made it down the line. Bertha Banks 0 for 2 on the day. Not looking good for Bertha. She had some good power on those hits, and there she gets one to left field, but it's going to be flying into the glove of Stanberg. 2 pitches, 2 outs.
Doing that thing again where everything I hit is going right at somebody. Magic Moore 0 for 1 with a walk. I don't think I've gotten any hits today. Okay, first one's in there for a called strike. Strike 1, 2 outs in the top of the 7th. There's a smash to Stokes at second, who makes the throw to Manley. 1, 2, 3, and we're out of the top of the 7th. Going into the bottom of the 7th, Grunt Manley 1 for 2 with a double. Juan Rojas 0 for 2, and Annabelle Stokes 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Bender's at 80 pitches, got 6 strikeouts and given up 3 hits. Manley, the first baseman, who's an RBI man and a tough out. He's 1 for 2 with a double. Batting .232 on the season with 2 home runs, 9 RBIs. That's a ground ball to Bertha Banks. She picks it up, makes the throw to first to get Manley. 1 out. Juan Rojas, the right fielder, he's hitting .350 on the season. That's fouled off along the first base line. 0-1. Herbisaurs with a 1-run lead. Rojas swings through that one and finds himself in the hole. 0-2. Rojas has the reputation of being a whiffer around the league. That's fouled off along the third baseline. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. In the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and Rojas goes down on strikes.
Bender gives him the thumb.
2 outs. Annabelle Stokes, the second baseman, she's tense. 0 for 2 on the day, hitting 182 on the season. 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Bender's at 86 pitches, got 29 strikeouts on the season. That's fouled off along the first baseline. And Stokes is quickly in the hole, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Stokes goes down on strikes. I'll tell you something. He's up around 80 pitches, but he's dealing, Tommy.
Yeah, he
Hurley
is.
Bender 1 for 2 with a home run. Hanley Dexter is 0 for 3. And Buster Biggs 1 for 3 with a double. Colita's at 72 pitches. He's got 3 strikeouts, a walk, giving up 6 hits. The starting pitcher, Hurley Bender, 1 for 2, hit that big home run his last time up.
So far, he's the only one to do anything in this game, Pete, defensively and offensively. Hits another home run, Pete, over the left field wall. Oh, no, it's off the wall. He's running for second base. He's going to slide in there for a double. Pete, he's got a home run and a double.
Are you kidding me? This guy wants this game, Tom. He wants to win. Hanley Dexter is 0 for 3 with hitting 278 on the season. Come on, Dexter, get yourself another RBI here. Allen's in there for a called strike. Strike 1, top of the 8th. That's a smash to the shortstop who picks it out of the air, and Bender gets back to second. So 1 out.
Boy, Buster Biggs up 1 for 3. That's 0-4 for Dexteris today, Pete. Buster Biggs up there. Takes the first pitch out, second corner, strike 1, 90-mile-an-hour fastball. Higher pressure situation, top of the 8th. Throws to second. Ooh, way to get back there, Bender. 77th pitch is a hit past the mound. It's going to go into center field. And he's coming home, Pete. He's coming home. He's going to have to slide in, and he makes it. Hurley Bender ties the game up. It's the Hurley Bender show.
He scored both runs. Okay, so we got a man on first with 1 out. Bender has crossed, which ties the game at 2-2. Alora Franco steps in. First 2 pitches are inside, 2-0. Franco with a smash into right field. Runners at first and second with 1 out. And Monstour stepping in.
All of a sudden, we're getting a lot of offense here from the Beewolves. Monstour is 0 for 3. Great time to go 1 for 4. He's got power against those right-handers. Good job not swinging at that first awful pitch. High and inside, ball 1. That one's outside, ball 2. And it looks like Qualita's starting to lose a little bit here. Ooh, that was a pitch.
No.
It could have been a ball. Hamster throws him out at first for 2. We got runners at second and third with 1 more to go, Pete.
Yeah. Runners at second and third with Billy LeBoink. He's 1 for 3 with a single. He likes the high pitch. Takes the first pitch. That's low, ball 1. 1-0. 2 outs. There's a smash, and that's going to get 1 run home. Another run's coming around. That's in.
Yes.
And Billy LeBoink with a bases clearing single. Holy cow.
2 runs in, and it's a 4-2 lead by the Beewolves. Gina Torrance, a great contact hitter. I didn't see what she was on the day. Takes the first pitch outside corner, ball 1 with LeBoink at first base. Still 2 outs, top of the 8th. That one's hit hard to second baseman Stokes. Going to get her out at first. 3 down.
Dang it. But the Beewolves put 3 on the board. So the Beewolves with 4 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error. Herbisaurs 2 runs on 3 hits. Milo Stewart, Fiona Clark, and Jem Qualita going to face Bender in the bottom of the 8th. He's thrown 88 pitches. But he's been dealing lately.
He has. We'll have to see if he can stay in this. He's losing a bit. He's on fire, but he's losing a little bit of his velocity. But still good velocity for a pitcher. First pitch, Mitch is inside, ball 1 to Milo Stewart, who's a good contact hitter. Not a whole ton of power. He hits that one. Line drive to Franco. Right into their glove. First down. Fiona Clark 0 for 2. Looking a little bit tense. She's got more power than contact. Takes the first pitch under the elbow. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Bottom of the 8th. 4-2 Beewolves, Pete. On the road, threatening to win 2 straight. Gets a slider in there. Strike 1. 1 apiece. few Beewolf fans back there behind the home plate. That one high and outside. Strike 2, 1-2. He's ahead. Let's see if he makes her chase junk here. He does. She goes for it. Torrance picks it up. The one pump tosses to Franco. 2 down. Wouldn't be surprised to see a switch here. Gem Qualita. Oh, she's going to stay in. Good contact for a pitcher, Gem Qualita. Someone you definitely want batting for you. Bender decides to go for the slider, get her chase. She doesn't. Ball 1. That second one is hit to Franco, who picks it up, tosses over to Bender. 3 down, Pete. Bender's going for the full game.
Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. He had a good 8th inning. Okay, so we're going into the top of the 9th. Bertha Banks 0 for 3. Magic Moore 0 for 2 with a walk. Hurley Bender 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Qualita's at 87 pitches with 3 strikeouts.
We got to assume
Banks is tense.
We got to assume that the Herbisaurs are going to get one more at some point, right?
Not if we lock them down, Tommy. That one's high. Ball 1, 1-0. Top of the 9th. That one's high. Ball 2, 2-0. That's in there for a called strike. 2-1. That's in there for a second strike. 2-2. There's a smash into center field, and Sachs chases it down. 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Magic Moore stepping in.
He's got contact against left-handers, but he's facing a right-hander. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Moore, the center fielder, takes his first. Ooh, reaches out of that first pitch, hits it down the first base line, foul. 0-1 the count. Top of the 9th. Oh, swing and a miss at a good pitch. She's losing a lot of her velocity. Swings at a bad one there. 0-2 still with 1 out. Inside corner, ball 1 just misses. 1-2. That one's in there. He pops it up. That's going to be number 2.
Come on.
Shortstop ranging back to get it. Stewart pulls it in. Pete doesn't like it.
No, I don't. I'm pissed off. Here, Harley Bender's on fire and fit. 2 for 3. Home run, double and an RBI.
Harley.
Qualita's leaving for Omar Chumbo. Chumbo comes in, the relief pitcher. He's got an ERA of 3.21 and a 1.07 whip. 7 strikeouts on the year. He's neutral and fit. He's got about average velocity. His junk and accuracy are very poor. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, and a curveball. 2 outs in the top of the 9th. Hurley Bender is stepped into the batter's box. He's hitting 200 with a home run and an RBI. Count is 1-1. There's a smash to the center fielder. That's in there for a clean single.
Holy cow.
And Hurley Bender, I think, is 3 for 3.
He's got to be the star player of the game, Pete.
You got to. You got to give it to him. Both defensively and offensively. There's no way.
Oh, the attempt to get him at first base misses. Hanley Dexter is 0 for 4. Hanley's got to get on the bag here. Hanley's looking a little bit tense there. First pitch drifts inside corner, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Second pitch way outside, ball 2. They're looking for Bender to steal there.
He's got a lot of speed. He can actually probably could.
Oh, there he goes. He's going to be caught in the rundown.
Uh-oh. That's going to be it.
Oh, he gets tagged out, number 3. Oh, gosh. Oh, I shouldn't have listened.
Yoink Sachs 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Morton Stamberg 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. And Henry Hamster 1 for 3 with a home run. Bender's at 96 pitches, got 8 strikeouts and given up 3 hits. Beewolves leading 4-2 going into the bottom of the 9th. We need this game right here. Beewolves with a 4-2 lead. Leading 4-2. That one's fouled off out of play. 0-1. That one's a shot to Alora Franco, who's going to make the flip to Bender, who's covering first for the first out. Stamberg, the left fielder's tense, and he's 0 for 3 on the day. Hitting 254. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Bender going to work early here. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. 0-2. Stamberg is in the hole. Bender that was his 100th pitch. And that's a slow roller to the pitcher, Bender, who picks it up, makes the throw to Franco for the second out. 2 outs. Henry
1 more to go, Pete.
The third baseman. 1 for 3 with a home run. And Henry Hamster hitting 292 on the season. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. That one's popped up behind home plate. Monster gives chase, but it's out of play. No balls, 1 strike. Bender's locked in. That one's a, oh no.
It's a no-no?
And that's a smash just out of the reach of the diving Torrens into right field. So base hit. Grunt Manley's coming in. He's neutral and juiced. He's hitting 229 on the season. He's an RBI man and a tough out. That one's outside. Ball 1. 1-0. That one's low. Ball 2. 2-0. Bender up to 105 pitches. That one's high. Ball 3. 3-0. Bender steps off the bag, and Hamsters has to get back to first base. Walks the hitter on 4 pitches. Juan Rojas is 0 for 3. He's known around the league as a whiffer. He's neutral and well. You don't want to change him?
Yeah, I do.
That's in there for a called strike.
But gosh,
Strike 1.
He just threw a strike though.
That's in there for a called second strike. 0-2 to Rojas, who's a whiffer. And that's to Bertha Banks, who picks it up, makes the throw to first, retires the side, and wins the game. And Tommy, the Beewolves had to go to Emerald Park and take 2, and they just did.
Oh my gosh.
What a game.
Holy cow. And then the way it was done too, Hurley Bender getting a home run, playing a full game over 107 pitches.
Yeah.
Crikey.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Listen to the Beewolves fans out there.
Yeah. They are ecstatic. There's a lot of happy fans in there.
Especially considering the Herbisaurs had a 2-0 lead going into that 5th inning. And from there, the Beewolves turned it around. Within 1 in the 5th, and then a big 3-run 8th inning.
Well, Tommy, I'm looking at this right now, and I can't believe this. The Beewolves, 4 runs on 11 hits with 1 error. Herbisaurs, 2 runs on only 4 hits.
I know.
To say Hurley Bender had himself a game is an understatement. This guy carried this team across the end zone. You know what I mean?
Boy, there were
that was crazy.
A couple people he had to carry too. Dexteros goes 0 for 4 on the day. Steve Monstour goes 0 for 4 on the day. Bertha Banks goes 0 for 4 on the day. Magic Moore 0 for 3. I mean, it was Biggs was 2 for 4. He got 1 run in there. Franco 3 for 4. She had a great game. LeBoink was 2 for 4. He was all right. Torrens got 1 hit. Hurley Bender 3 for 4 with 2 runs, a home run, an RBI.
Yeah, RBI. Yeah. He came in hitting 0, and he's going leaving hitting 273. And then over on the Herbisaurs, you got the old Hamster gets a hit, Manley gets a hit. Hamster got 2 hits, Manley got a hit, and then Qualita got a hit, and that's it.
He had a 4-hit game.
The rest, he threw a 4-hitter. I mean, he's got to be a double star of the game. You have to give him a star for his offense. 3 for 4, scores 2 runs, hits a home run, has an RBI. But then you've got to turn around and you've got to give him another star for the pitching.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Here we are looking at the pitch. Tell me about that pitching, Pete. What do you see?
I see Hurley Bender. He gets the win. He goes 9 innings, full game. He only gives up 4 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, has 8 strikeouts. He gave up a home run. He leaves with an ERA of 4.76, and his record improves, Tommy, to 1-3. All right.
On the other side, Jeb Qualita, who's a solid pitcher for the Herbisaurs, she gets the loss. She goes 8.2 innings, gets 10 hits off her, 4 earned runs, throws a ball, gets 3 strikeouts, and 1 home run off her. She's got a 4.55, a little bit better than Bender's, oddly. She's 0-3 on the season still. Chumbo comes in, throws just a few pitches, gets 1 hit off him, and he ends up 314 with a 2-1 record.
Yeah.
No surprise there, the players of the game, Pete. Tell me.
No, sir. The first surprise of the game, our superstar pitcher, Hurley Bender. He goes 9 innings pitched, gave up 4 hits, 1 earned run, and 1 walk.
Wow. Henry Hamster, of course, the third baseman for the A- third baseman of the Herbisaurs. He goes 2 for 4, gets a home run, big home run. Literally almost went into the water. with the RBI and the run off that hit.
And then rounding out the 3 stars of the game, B+ is Buster Biggs, the left fielder who's been playing pretty solid lately. He goes 2 for 4 on the day with a double and RBI, and he scored a run. So, and here it breaks down. Yeah, I mean, this is it. 68 to 32. Tommy with 7 hits, a home run, 3 RBIs. He got 5 strikeouts. I wind up with 4 hits, 1 RBI, and 3 strikeouts. And boy, it felt like I was not even. I wasn't even playing. It didn't feel.
We all have those days. We carry each other, brother. Brothers carry.
Yeah,
brothers.
we do. Goes back and forth. Like I say, I kept. Just seemed like every time I hit it, I was hitting it hard. I was hitting the ball hard, but I was hitting it right at people. It's like, oh man, come on. But we take it, and that's the thing. That's the big thing. We took the win, and we walked into when we came into Emerald Diamond. The Herbisaurs were the number 1 team in our division.
Yeah,
and we took 2 from them. So I'll take that.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's the absolute best we could have looked at. Looking at the season standings just after this game. Yeah, we're now 5-12. The 2-9, we're 5 games back. We started off 6, now we're 5. Because again, we got to make ground on the Nemesis. But we played both the Nemesis and the Herbisaurs 2 times each. We beat the Nemesis. We split with the Nemesis. We beat the Herbisaurs twice. We're going to face both of those teams again during this season, both back in Phoenix. Yeah.
And we're catching up to the Sirloins. So, I mean, we're only a game behind the Sirloins. So, we got to cut out for us, though, because we're playing the Warblers next, and then I think it's the Wide Loads, isn't it?
Yeah, Warblers tied a 3-way tie for the most wins in the season. We're gonna come home and play them. They're 11-6. That's a big. Now we faced the Warblers earlier on in the season, isn't that correct?
Yes, we did, and I believe we
did okay.
I think we lost.
We did, but that was the first game we scored. We actually scored 6 runs on them.
Right. They beat us 8-6.
Yeah, we went up on the mound against Barrett, and it looks like we're going against Tapia for this next one.
Yeah, so we got the Warblers, the Wide Loads, the Overdogs. Then we get our first game against the Sirloins.
Yeah, let's get really quick check the league leaders just to see where we're at the season here. Looking at batting averages, there is one Beewolf on there, Laura Franco. She's got a 400 batting average on the season. She did well today. She's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th out of 10.
Yep.
Now,
she's up there.
Facing the home runs there, the Warblers got the 3rd highest home runs. Edwin Chops actually tied for 2nd. He's got 8 home runs on the season. We have to look out for him.
Good old Filet Jones is up there too.
Yeah.
Look at the Arctics though.
Yeah, they got people.
Savage, O'Connor, and Barron all with 6.
I'm looking at on-base percentage now. I don't see any of the 2 teams up there. Warblers for slugging percentage, Edwin Chops again. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on Chops.
Yeah.
Talking hits, I don't see either team on that list. Extra base hits, Warblers, Edwin Chops. He's got 12 extra base hits. Boy, he's the real deal.
I can't believe we're not up there first. Extra base hits. We hit a lot of doubles. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For pitching, Ash Lewis, 20 strikeouts.
Ash Lewis. Yeah. Okay.
Or
that's still batting, right?
Wait, yeah, that's batting. So these are how many times these people have struck out?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, that's not. Yeah, Ash Lewis. He's a cave 20 tims he's whiffed the play.
Yeah, because Filet Jones, he's got 21 strikeouts, but he's also, I think where was he? Yeah, he's 4th on the list for home runs. So I think it's you live by the long ball or you die by the long ball. So if he's not hitting the ball, he's striking out.
On the next tab, this doesn't surprise me. We got 2 players for caught stealing. Haley Dexter's has been gunned down 4 times. Buster Biggs twice.
Yeah, and he should. And like I say, neither of them are on the stolen bases. The most stolen bases you would think.
Going to pitching, Tats Balfour's up there for wins. He's got 3 wins on the season. Only one
Yep.
behind the leader, Bull Hackett. And of course, the Arctics. Earned run average neither. Oh, the Warblers, Nico Dickerson's got a .96 earned run. I wonder if he just hasn't played much.
That could be.
Wow, saves though. Rylan Boyle for the Warblers got 6 saves. Crikey. Smack Avery makes it on there. We got a good closer in Smack. He's number 9 of the top 10.
Yeah, but look at Rogan Balls has got 8. I mean, how do you get 8? That's
I know. That's like every time they brought him in, he saved the game. Looking at
strikeouts.
Oh yeah, strikeouts. Look at that. Hurley Bender with 30.
Yeah.
Elmo Slayer at the beginning of the season was ranked the top player in the whole league. And he's showing it. He's got 35 strikeouts, but Chuck Bourbon, 37. Jeez, he's a caveman. He's a K-wizard. Trey Buchanan for the Warblers up there at 25. Pitching walks in 9. Beavis Ortiz with none. Dusty Winder, .47. Hurley Bender, .7. Look at that. We got 4 of our pitchers.
Yeah.
The lowest walks out of 9.
Well, we don't walk a lot of people though.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, that's true. We aim for the edges of the strike zone. We usually don't miss a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get them trying to throw, chase some garbage. If you got a lead
Right.
and you got a relief pitcher, the strikeout to walk ratio, yeah, that's really pretty good. Interesting. All right. Wait, let's see here. My team after this game. Okay, hold on. There's a few things to remark after the game here. Let's see. We just won 4-2. Our team received some trading bonus. Player development. It looks like Buster Biggs looking to do some cross training possibly, but these are all expensive stuff. Junior
Okay,
development
820,
costs.
yeah.
Endorsement contract for Benson Rushmore. Here's more interesting things around the league. The wide loads signed Pro Pierce, replacing Tyrone Throne, the 30-year-old starting pitcher for the New York Wide Loads. Was a B+ pitcher, 87 junk, 60 accuracy. He gets dumped. He was making $8.6 a year. They said they pick up a $3 million pitcher, 28-year-old righty, C, 74 junk. I think they were looks like they were doing that to make room for the salary, right, Pete? Or no?
Well, I was going to say,
they
I
went
think
the
you
other
got
way
it flipped.
around. Yeah, I got it flipped.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Chiron
Throne. Yeah.
He's the 8,600,000 guy, and that's the guy they picked up. So they're getting a +9 on velocity, +13 on their junk, +22 on accuracy, which I think is going to be the biggest thing. He brings a little bit more power and a little bit more ability to connect. So,
Yeah.
wide loads.
We were looking at Maximilian Garcia. He's lowered his asking salary to 5.8, or from 5.8 to 5.6.
Yeah.
So we'll keep an eye on him. Laura Franco feels a little stiffer than usual.
Oh
So,
no.
Yeah, she loses 7 on fielding from 40 to 47. So we need to do something about that. She's a 32-year-old first baseman.
Oh no.
Yeah, at first base that could be problematic over time.
Yeah. Well, we poke Foster too. Now all of a sudden we're starting to do well, and all our players are starting to go into the toilet.
Right. The heek.
Finally starting to win, and Poke Foster's leg has started to cramp. Well, they put him on a bus.
Yeah,
Get him out of here. Yeah.
Well, at the next Live from the Hive, we'll talk about that. We got one coming up, I think, after this. Not after this game. I'm not sure. I'm drawing a blank. Anywho, wait, what's our standing? Because we do it after every 2 games. We're 5-12. Yeah, it's after our next game.
Yeah, we're 5-12.
Yeah, so before our next game, maybe we'll be able to catch the Sandcat, the play the Sandcats at home before the Warblers come to town. Possibly, I don't know. We'll see. Either way, this has been a great game. So
Yes.
we'll let you go now. We're gonna hang out a little bit here. We may go hunting one more time, and then we'll meet you back at Phoenix to see that next game against the Warblers. And then until then, this is Tommy G.
And this is PJ. And we're saying celebrate the victory, but get out of here.